nothing there, didn't care about nothing. But when you went through mental health, you cared about money, you cared about doing this, you cared about backstabbing people, throwing people under buses. That's not mental health. That's just being a greedy cunt. That's just being a scumbag. There's a massive difference. So do not try and use this situation for yourself, Zach. Because if you think you had it bad from me before, you'll have it twice as bad next time. And I don't want to hear about mental health this, mental health that from you. Because I don't believe you went through mental health. I think the only thing that you went through is depression because people started to see who you truly was. Your scamming and your conniving ways, it worked for a long period of time. The lies that you told and all this worked. And as soon as people started opening their eyes to you, you got depressed because you wasn't earning the money that you was earning. You couldn't fleece and scam the people that you was fleecing and scamming before. Your community was falling apart. There you go. And that's exactly what happened. So it isn't mental health, Zach. It's just you. People recognise you're a cunt. And it's as simple as that. And it just goes to show, don't it, all the people that are making this about themselves. All of them making it about them fucking selves again on this fucking app 24/7. It's mad. Fucking have some fucking, have some respect for the fucking family that's going through live to live watching it. Divs. I know, guys, I know. I can't lie, I'm gutted. It's just mad, isn't it? Thank you, Jojo Misfits, Owl's Life, Amy Brooklyn, Millie's here. Thank you, Sarita Pope. Just does me head in. Honestly, it really does me head in. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you for the heart me's, guys. Do you know what it is, Sammy? Do you know what it is? I come on the app. I thought, you know what? People have kept asking me, Alex, you coming live? You coming live? And I'm thinking to myself now, like, you know what? I want to come live, have a little bit of laugh with you, smiles on a scooter, have a little bit of a wind up, probably go in a few lives, play some people up, see what's going on, maybe a little bit of cam tuning and stuff. I wanted to try and, relax and have a little bit of a laugh. You know what I mean? But it's hard when you're seeing all this stuff going on and people trying to blame people that you're friends with. It ain't happening. Carol, thank you. Katie, Andy, Sandy. It's just horrible. The app gets draining. Nadia, the app gets mega draining, man. Let's do a quiz. Fucking hell. TT is dead since lockdown days. Do you know what happened? I'll tell you exactly what happened with TikTok. TikTok got to the point where, I'll go shop, boys. Saying a bit, you're right, Frank. Lisa, thank you, mate. Appreciated. Thank you, Alyssa. Do you know what? When TikTok changed, it's when, thank you, Smiling Assassin. It's when people started to see that people was making money on the app. It got to the point where people realised there's money to be made on an app, and then they was then realising that if you was a friend with another creator, that they could start throwing each other under the buses to try and gain their audience, and that's what it is. And then someone said the other day, and I agree with it, TickLeap changed a lot of things. As soon as TickLeap started showing people's earnings, which isn't always 100% correct, don't get it twisted. It's close-ish, but it's never always correct. As soon as TickLeap was out there and people started viewing it, everyone was like, oh shit, fucking hell, creators are making that much money. It's just, the app's changed, man, it has. That's why I like to have a laugh on the app. I want to come live, have a laugh and stuff like that, but it just, I don't know, it's just gone a bit crazy. Especially now there's PPs. It's what I mean. There you go. You missed the old TikTok. I think we all do, to be fair. I think we all do. Should do some fun box battles. Yeah, do you know what it is? I don't know about box battles. Thank you, Patricia, Suze, Dashun, Tina, Debs. Thank you, Family Life. I've seen a few things today that I agree with, but it is what it is. As Red, Joe Lou, Miss Red just phoned me from CX. That's why I was a little bit longer coming on. Yeah, Miss Red phoned me. She was in thingy. Box battles are a bore. Yeah, they're not for everyone. Like I said, I don't mind jumping in to help someone like Remy or someone. But yeah, did they change it? They've got a new one. Sarah Louise, thank you. Yeah, I spoke to Donna and I spoke to the people there. And Alex, you've ignored me for nearly 2 weeks. I've asked you why, but you no answer. Oh, sorry, Double D. I don't get what I don't blank anyone, so I don't understand that. Is it in the chat or something? Have I missed you in the chat, or have you messaged me? Can you let me know, please? Katie, Ice Queen, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I've missed a comment. I don't know. You'd have to let me know. But yeah, I told her to change it to an Xbox One X because at the end of the day, she doesn't have to go to the new ones yet. 1 minute, guys. She doesn't have to go to the Series S or the Series X yet. The One X is very capable for her, and it isn't that old anyway. You know, it'll be good. You know what I mean? So it's decent for her. She can upscale it to 4K. So an Xbox One X is perfect for her, like, for her age. A little save herself. Donna can save herself a little bit of money as well. Have we got any new characters yet? We have, right. We have got some characters. Let me have a sec. I've done a lot of new characters, but I really haven't put them on yet. Some really funny ones. I've got like Luna. I've got Charlie, the new one. I've got Deirdre Barlow for Luke, but obviously Luke's off the app for a little while. That was a little play up to Luke. Luke as the Milky Bar Kid, because you know me, I like to play Luke up, and obviously Sophie Exotic. But I've got loads more to put up as well. You know, I've got loads more to put up. Same price, Alex. What's his name? Don't play Alex. The original Xbox One. Xbox Capricorn Kid, Xbox One X they do. But she's not playing the new games. You know, like the upscale games. You know, like the new ones, like you know, the new versions for the Xbox Series X and S. But Roblox and Minecraft will play on the Xbox One X. There's no issue there. You know what I mean? So. You need to think she's only a small child as well. You know, she ain't playing COD. You know what I mean? She ain't playing Call of Duty. She ain't playing Rust. She ain't playing them games. Thank you, Julie, Tracy, Pammy, Sean. Thank you all. How you doing? Bubbles, you okay, mate? If you're just playing COD, I'd say, you know what I mean, probably upgrade, you know, but she ain't. She's 6 years old. You know what I mean? So she'll be fine for her. Yeah, she doesn't need one of them ones yet. Not yet. Maybe in a few years when, you know, in a few years there'll be a fucking, you know, an Xbox One fucking 7500 or something. No, 1v1 on Rust for her. I know. I love Rust, to be fair. Thank you, Wanda. Rust is my go-to game. What's that Enigma account that always comes in? Stace, anyone can become Enigma if you pay 130 quid. I think it's 130 quid for a week. You pay and you get the Enigma account. I got free Xbox. Yeah, I've got an Xbox One X and I'm happy. Series X, sorry, not One X, a Series X. I'm happy. Yeah, Carrie, you basically become an anonymous. I think it's for Live Fest. It's weird. There's Enigma in the chat there, look. Yeah. So, how you doing, Han? You okay, mate? I love Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, okay. You know what I mean. Everyone likes different games. You know. Me, I've always been like, I don't know, like I don't like games that finish so fast. I like Rust and that, like, they go over last a month and stuff. Yeah. Couldn't imagine her on Rust. Jesus Christ. She's pulling her hair out. Yeah, I know. It does look good, don't it? I personally think, this is my opinion, I think they brought out the Enigma accounts because the money they've lost through subscriptions. I know, Baz, I'm getting it as well, mate, when it comes out. To be honest with you, I think they brought out them Enigma accounts to bridge the gap of the money they lost through subscriptions because it's an absolute car crash. They must have lost so much money for changing the subs over to fan club. I think they've just brought something out that, you know, that's going to fucking waste the money, just make a burner. Yeah. How you doing, Coco? You okay? Gemma, thank you. Debs. The thing is, the number after the Enigma don't change, so if someone goes in and says that's that person, then it's always going to be known. I'll just say something about the fucking Rust. Rust is just full of spawns, annoys me. Carrie, Rust is wicked. I love Rust. People used to know me on Rust. I used to be on all the forums and stuff, but I don't really play it as much anymore. I mean, I jump on, have a little run around, go solo on it and that. I don't really do anything other than that anymore. I go solo. I used to have a wicked squad. I used to have the best squad on Rust, I swear to God. And we was all friends as well. It was brilliant. But yeah, people grow up, I suppose, and everyone has real lives, so... Moss Superfan renews December at £48.87. I just won't bother, guys, if I'm going to be honest with you. Used to do on big clans. I never had a big clan. We was a 6-man. And that's, people say that's big. It weren't. Not on the servers I used to play. 6-man was, you know, normal. Thank you, LG, Denny, DMR, FYP, Watcher, MG Magic. But mine was mixed of, there was three of us were British and 3 of us were American, so we split the times up, so it's good. How you doing, Mr. Major? You good? Vicky, Tori, thank you. Enigma don't want to tell you who they are. They want to stay anonymous for their £130 a week. Jesse the Cavachon. No, I haven't played. I'm not a big fan of any of the Call of Duties anymore. Not a big fan of them, if I'm going to be real with you. What's that meant to have said now? Zach's a cunt. That's what he is. Making the situation about him again. Div. How you doing, Bubbles? You okay? Jesse the Cavachon. Lolly, thank you. Thank you, Denno. Do I play Fortnite? Fucking hell, not anymore. No, I don't play Fortnite anymore. I knew Zach would make it. Oh, of course, it's always the way, isn't it? Always the way. Tomb Raider was banging wicked back in the day. Tomb Raider was. Afternoon, Nikki. You okay? Let's see what's going on TikTok. Let's see who's live and let's see what's popping. Oh, Zach's live now. Do you have a little listening to Zach? Do you have a little listening to Zach? See what you're saying?
Said the worst about Miss Red's grandchild to do with Miss Red's best friend Luke the Judge, and they can all sit in the same room. No. Would you sit in the same room as Gary Glitter, Jimmy Savile? Would you? With those kind of no.
So he's just compared Evil Queen to Gary Glitter and you know. So thank you, Tracy.
And it's about time someone said it, and I'll say it from the rooftops. Discredit me all you want and say, Zach this, Zach that. Well, listen, I've had the worst thrown at me. And what are you going to do when someone that's got nothing to lose, that's had the worst thrown at him? Nothing.
Thank you, CG, Lucy, Susie. Thank you, guys.
No. Just, you know, you got to ride it out, ain't you? So...
do you know what it is? I find it funny that he thought that EQ was the absolute bee's knees when he was, you know, benefiting off being a friend. Madness, isn't it?
So I just think it gets desperate. It does get... It's true. It's true. Like, could I sit there with people? No, I couldn't. Could I sit there with someone that said that about my cousin, my brother, my sister? No, I couldn't. Regardless if it's for audience sake, because a bunch of strangers online that enjoys my content doesn't mean more to me than my own family and friends. You understand? My time to shine online doesn't mean more to me.
Just let him cancel himself. You know, Catty laughed at it. Let him cancel himself here. Let him cancel himself yet again. Because that's all he's going to do.
100%. I'm not desperate. I'd rather sit here with 300 views at 8 o'clock in the morning while she comes on with her little gingerbread man filter, acting like, no, girl, you're trash. Stop it. You're trash. You are the epitome of tequila rosé.
Can we all vote, please, guys, while we're in here? Thank you. Thank you, guys.
I think she's trash.
Happy faces if you can, guys. Keeps the algorithm sweet.
Absolutely not. She's like a fireball, isn't she? Unwanted and bitter. I just think, when do we draw the line at it to just stop being weird? Because it's getting weird and weirder and weirder and weirder. you know. And the thing that scares me about what's happened recently is that people get the wrong end of the stick of this situation, and how many people
Oh,
are going
thank
to
you for the winning
try
Wednesday.
and
Thank you.
recreate it, or
Why
think,
is Al?
oh, if
Thank
it's
you.
good enough for him, or get the wrong end of the stick about how, or
Thank you, Wanda.
you know, it's concerning. Concerning. There's no line. There is no line. No. No. And I'm bored of it. They're like, I can scroll on in the morning and just be like, oh, I lost myself for a couple of years. I was chasing the I wouldn't say chasing the money. I was chasing the validation to be at the top of my game.
And there you go. There's an admittance there. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Elizabeth. But you're still doing it now. You're still doing it now, so you've not changed.
Why there's the flip-floppery of it all. That's why EQ constantly runs back to Red. That's why Red constantly forgives EQ for saying terrible things about her granddaughter and her family.
You don't know the
being
story.
The reason why her daughter was in a safe house. People forget about all of that. But I'll be here to remind everybody. So if you want to go, let's go. Because all they've got to fight back with is nastiness in your personal life to try and discredit you. No. Let's talk about the facts that are on the app. But you can't do it because you ain't got it in you because you're pussies. And that's it. They're literally it. Am I wrong?
Massively wrong. You've just told the app that a woman was in a safe house. I don't think there's anything else you need to say, Zach, to be honest with you. Jelly, thank you, Manda.
Sad face, no. Am I wrong? Remember, this is likening it to schmedophilia. Am I jealous? What am I jealous of? What am I jealous of? Hanging around with a bunch of people that call me a pedo? No, not jealous. Not jealous.
Thank you, Mish.
No, I'm not jealous. What am I wrong? Oh, is it not? I mean, if you think I'm jealous, get in my box. My boxes are open. Feel free. Tell me why I'm jealous. Stop. No, I'm not going to stop. Why should I stop? Get in my box. My boxes are open.
Thank you, Kitty Cat.
Gemzino, no, you're not getting in. We love Gemzino, but no.
Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Kelly.
Am I wrong? Someone tell me I'm wrong in the box. Like, honestly, my boxes are open. I'll open it. I'm waiting.
I'll get in your box.
It's,
You know,
CG. He would never get me in his box. He would never allow me in the box. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to be in there. He never gets in boxes with me. They all drop. Surely by now you've seen that happen. And every time I'm going into a box to prove a point, they all drop. Thank you, Nanny Sanj. Because they don't manipulate me like they can do with everyone else. I see through every single one of them. Have you ever noticed when me and EQ's had a beef and I've jumped up in the box, he's instantly dropped? You know what I mean?
I'm fine, thanks.
why would you say I was wrong?
Because at the end of the day, you've doxed Miss Red's address and everything, sent Siggy's to her, and then doxed her address, and then you're sitting there talking about other people, how they shouldn't be.
I doxed her address, babe. But was I the one that said Luke touched her grandchild?
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
No.
about you.
We are. Because
But they chose
you're
to put that behind them, haven't they? If they choose to put that behind them, why are you bringing it up?
No. So
It's got nothing at all to do with you.
Do you agree that paedophilia accusations should just be swept under the carpet, or should
If they
be
choose,
taken?
I think that if they choose to put it behind them, then you should let them do that.
So paedophilia doesn't mean a lot to you?
No, it's nothing to do with paedophilia.
No,
it was a
perfect.
going.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Take care,
go on.
my darling.
Ta-ra.
Honestly, yeah, ta-ra. You just can't argue with stupid.
Nah, it's mad, isn't it?
Can't argue with stupid, can you?
It's not about arguing with anyone, Zach. It's the fact is you have no points.
You went to the toilet and it disconnected.
Oh, well...
Who have you just had in your box?
No. Gally, 2026 is coming in hard.
About to
I
restart
don't know,
the
but she seems justified. Yeah, she just justified it too much.
Justified what?
It's a long story.
Ah, he's getting right on my fucking fruity bits.
I'm not using this to
that's it.
prove drama. I'm using this to prove a point. I'm using it to prove a point.
Thank you, Welsh Queen.
He's basically just called Eva Queen a peddler. He's just said in so many words, Eva Queen's a peddler, and would the peddler accusations, should they be swept under the carpet? That's what he's saying.
I just want to, listen, if I go into something, it's my own fault. I just want to hear what's happened. I'm not going to involve myself. I just want to hear.
I mean, Alex can come to us and have all the opinions, but how would Alex feel if he woke up one morning after Cam 2 and Delusive Angie and found her swinging off a chandelier?
Oh,
Huh?
dear.
Alex, how would you feel? Yeah.
It wouldn't be on me though, would it? Because I have an opinion on someone. You want to put fucking suicide baiting on someone? Doesn't wash with me. If you decided tomorrow from me, Cam 2 and you to swing from a chandelier, it wouldn't be my problem. That's a you problem.
Yeah, cool, like,
There you go. You problem.
Or maybe people should just mind their business and not Cam 2, isn't it?
Oh, from Zach.
Thank you,
It's
Shan.
how ironic that is, isn't it? Not Cam
I
2.
don't know what the fuck is going on, guys. Honestly, Zach's not told me. No one's told me. I've been on live myself. I don't know what's happening. Thank you, Rianne. Thank you, Annette, my darling.
He Cam 2'd Luke and Red for months.
I mean, Alex thinks I'm probably one of the worst instigators.
Oh, yeah, of course I am. Massive instigator.
It's a very tricky situation for me. It's very.
Oh, yeah,
well, no,
massive.
actually,
About you, Annie. It's about you.
I
yeah,
Cam 2
100%.
as well. I haven't Cam 2'd in months. Stop living in
Red
the
flag, I
past.
can't see your comment.
Yeah. I don't Cam 2 anymore.
Oh,
I don't
thank
Cam
you,
2
Annette.
anymore.
Thank
Stop
you,
living in the
sweetheart.
past.
Love you, Annette. Thank you, darling.
I was Cam 2 in Angie last night, absolutely, but it had a positive narrative. Still done it, but we learn
Thank
from
you,
our
you
mistakes.
slapper.
Some people don't.
You know, I
What are you
think
gonna
that's
do?
what Cam 2 should do now. Just Cam 2 positive, funny shit. Like, do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm doing. I'm Cam 2 and Zach is a laughing stock. You can't literally say, let's all Cam 2 positive things. Zach's a laughing stock. So for me, this is the humour. This is the humour of people being able to see who he really is. You know what I mean? The guy's a joke. All he needs is a fucking red nose.
It's in the context it's in.
Fucking
You
hell.
lot miss context. Half of you can't spell context. So go back to Fat Boys.
Thank you, Alison.
Timu Teeth.
Afternoon, Claire. I think so, red flag, yeah.
I mean, that the same man that's Cam 2 with me is the same man that's wished people would jump off bridges and get rope and yeah.
I never said rope. Stop lying. Stop putting things in my mouth. I've said bridges, but don't say like rope.
Shut up, dickheads. And body shaming. Yeah, well, I've done something about it, babe. I had a salad. I went to
Right,
Turkey.
I think that everyone should just be nice.
Never.
I think, Zach, listen, kill him with kindness. Kill everyone with kindness. Meet everyone. If you don't like someone, just kill him with kindness from now on. Just don't. Let's just not.
Never. No. It's an open one.
Listen, people have been trying to go with me for weeks, and I have not fallen into the trap, and I will not fall into the trap. I just want to just be cool. I want everyone to be okay, and that's it. Just forget all of these people, Zach, that don't get along with you or whatever, and just be you, because you've got the personality to just hold a room without all of the shit. Do you know what I mean? So,
I think Grace, you need to stop lying to a friend, to be honest with you. Afternoon, Jeanette. Afternoon, Mal Free Shell. Sorry, Abby. Sorry, guys. Sorry if I missed anyone.
So hard not to pop them.
I know it's difficult not to
knock
buy.
them
I've
out.
had to do it for weeks, but you know,
Oh, big up, Janda.
just do it.
Thank you, mate.
Just do it. Just
That gives it, can't take it. I'm one of very few people that can take it.
You're joking. You're a whinge.
What people? Why
Oh,
can't I
thank you,
take it?
Joe. Woo. Thank you, Joe.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I think they're all tossers.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you, my love. There you go. MVP, Annette. Thank you, my Annette. Thank you, Joe, Lisa, Welsh Queen, Bitch Slapper, Georgie, Jodie,
Thank you
Rianne,
so
Ben,
much.
Alison. Thank you, darlings. I appreciate
Pick up
it.
Rosalind, Betsy, Katie, Trex, K Pimps. Thanks everyone. Let me go and get another drink. Why do I keep the bottom woman out the box then? She's chatting shit.
That's looking good. That's looking good. I think that's good. I think that's
I look at the comment section in Zach's live, and I think these people are really delusional. There's people in saying, "Oh, trolls are coming in. Haven't they learned anything from yesterday?" While sitting in a room while Zach's been dragging and trying to blame other people. Are yous okay? Are yous lot in that chat okay? They're the people that literally will stroke wallpaper and go, "Oh, this feels good. I like this." You know what I mean?
goes for me. Joe, thank you.
The crazies.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, see, I said my bit last night, and that's the end of that. That's the end of it for me.
I haven't paid for it.
That's the end of it for me. Oh, that's
Eva Queen, I don't have you in my room, but he called you a paedophile. But just to let you know, so, Zach said you're a paedophile. Just to let you know.
Thank you, Sammy.
Yes, I'd love one.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, did you
Shit, I need to go in for them.
calm down. This is the thing on this app, yeah? After a couple of weeks, it'll...
Yeah, Cows is in the room, guys. Cows is in the room. No, he did. Yeah, he did. He said the paedophilia accusations need to be ignored. That's what he said. That is calling someone a paedophile. And there's no if, buts, maybes. No if, buts, maybes, Cows. So what you on about, you weirdo? There was 1,800 people in my live, 1,900 people that watched it. He said that EQ is like Gary Glitter. So who's Gary Glitter, Cows? If he's referencing Evil Queen to being like Gary Glitter, what is Gary Glitter? Is he is he a good citizen, is he? Fucking idiot. Get out of my live, Cows, you fucking weirdo.
With social media, it makes it 10 times worse because I've seen you behind the scenes of like how shit can go. People
And all
just
the
need to be
times
a little
that
bit nicer.
all the times that I've come on and I've been like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, and I've cried to Patrick, you know, like, thank you, Joe. We all go through
affects
stuff on
everyone.
here, and just because you see
And
something,
I've had the same.
What was that?
I mean, there's been people that I've hated. There's been people that I've hated, like you, that I've wished it on. I would never now because I love you with my whole heart. But then there's just people that no. Namaste.
Just be happy in yourself. Focus on you.
But just realize that somebody has to be the first person to stop the nonsense too, and that if everybody's always going at each other and nobody ever stops,
Then it's just only
nobody's
going
ever
one
gonna
way.
stop. Somebody
Yeah.
has to eventually make it just go away.
Yeah.
If you stop feeding the animal, it
And that's
it
where I
starves to
finally
die.
enjoying the Illuminati and get these motherfuckers sacrificed.
If you stop feeding the animal,
Thank
it
you,
starves to
Annie.
die.
I think it's I'm petty. I ain't got time for apologies. I just think, nah.
Listen,
once you're
Patrick's the most petty
toss
person on the fucking planet, and even that's coming out of his mouth.
And I'm petty.
He's fucking petty.
And I'm petty.
Zach, Patrick would out petty you to the fucking hills.
Petty. When I say petty, like I will haunt you for years to
He
come,
is
and you don't
petty
even know
fucking
it's even me
Crocker.
haunting you. And I'm just giggling behind the scenes.
He is petty fucking crocker, love. He will out petty anyone. Patrick is the level of petty that anyone could ever aspire to be.
If you need
And there you go. And it ends just like that.
I've been warning about this probably the last 5.
There you go. So there you go. At the end of the day, that was always going to end that way. Thought she weren't getting involved. Gracie, I don't think our Gracie's really getting involved, to be fair. If I'm going to be totally honest with you, she did try. He's been bananaed. Was he banned? I don't know. Did he get banned? No. Well, I can't see anyway. He doesn't say discontinued. Thank you, Fox Lady. It doesn't come up discontinued. It just comes up live ended on mine on the PC. I don't think he did though. It said ended. Yeah, I thought it said ended. Yeah, Red got an Xbox. Yeah, she got an Xbox. She exchanged it or done whatever she did. Yeah, it just said ended. I thought it said ended. Yeah. Yeah, I think it just ended. Just weird, isn't it? It's just weird. Everyone just tries to make everything about themselves. It's just such an odd thing. He rage quit. Well, these are the people on the app, though, innit? It doesn't say discontinued anymore. Don't it say discontinued? Well, I don't know. I ain't been bananaed. If you know, touch wood, ain't touched. I haven't been bananaed in a little while. You know what I'm saying? Davina, Loz. That we've misread. That's what. Do you know what it is, guys? That's why I jumped up in the box. Because I thought that we needed to have a little bit of a change of a subject and try and bring a bit of a laugh back into things, because let's be honest, the app in the last 24, 48 hours has been bad, hasn't it? Zach can come in here. He won't dare get in my box. He hasn't got the minerals or the cojones to get in my box because he get told about himself. He tries to deflect onto other people when he gets in a box with me. It's mad. Very strange individual. Very, very... Zach's just a typical narcissist. If you had to diagnose a narcissist or describe a narcissist, it'd just be Zach the Brat with a beanie hat on, you know what I mean? That's how it is. What happened, Alex? About what? Red Devil. I'm just normal, you know, Miss H. I don't think I'm any different from anyone else. I just see what I see, as I say. I don't have to bow down to anyone. I've got friends on the app. But if they've done wrong, I'll say they've done wrong. It is what it is, you know. Our friendship's strong enough to get through it. I don't have to bow down and say, oh, I agree with everything what everyone does. Not everyone agrees with what I do, and that's cool, you know. I'm not going to slate you off and disagreeing with me, you know. But if you try and make a show of something and say that I did this for an alternative reason, it's, Tim, that used to go into Angie's and multiple other lives and Mims' live and all that stuff, he took his own life. He passed away, unfortunately. You know. Lauren, thank you. Just here. Luce, thank you. Afternoon, Lauren. You okay? Afternoon, Kevstar. As Miss Red took. Yeah, she phoned me, and I was chatting to the person there, and I went, I bet you're gutty. Then yeah, she's had to bring this back, and I was laughing. You know. Sometimes we need to laugh because unfortunately the app gets a little bit toxic, doesn't it? And, you know, and people go, oh, but you're the most toxic on the app. I'm far from the most toxic on the app. The problem is with me, the one reason you won't agree with me, you dislike me, is if you support someone that I don't like. Because when I'm speaking to them, I'm talking about the things that they do wrong. And you don't like that, but you'll sit in a room and allow them to do things wrong and not pull them up. It's crazy. Because that makes you then the problem. Because you're then looking to blame other people, but then watching the person you support do wrong and not pulling them up. And they'll never change unless you pull them up and say you made a mistake or you're doing things wrong. Because while they're benefiting off it and then getting money and, you know, getting the views off it, they're not going to change. No one's going to change, are they? Because we need to understand, if my goal on this app was for money, if I'm earning money the way I'm doing things, why would I change? I wouldn't, would I? The only way I'd change is if the money dried up and people stopped supporting me. There you go. But why people are earning and benefiting off the app the way they are, it's never going to change, because why would they? Why would they change? Because they're getting exactly what they want. You know? It's just the truth. That's just facts, and people can't say it's not facts. It is facts. No one will change because they're scared if they do change that things will change as well. Their money that they want to earn on the app. Not everyone's here for money, you know that, don't you? Just because people earn money doesn't mean they're here for money. It's a fact. And people say, yeah, but people have their gifts on. Yeah, people have their gifts on. Doesn't mean their sole purpose is money on the app. You know, you don't know what people are doing with that money. You don't know if they're living a long luxury life. EQ was wrong what she said in the Delusive Angie's box. Yeah, 100%. You know, as much as I don't like Angie, that shouldn't have been said either. Can't stand the woman, but you know, that shouldn't have been said as well, because it isn't fair. She called her an Emma. She said that she was Emma. It's just mad. It doesn't need to happen. Like I said, I can have an opinion on something. I can have an opinion on this. Doesn't mean I have to drag people all the time. You know, it's just the app's mad. Emma Crayola. Emma. I don't know if I missed something there. Have I missed a question? Afternoon, Danielle. Sam. Afternoon, everyone. Red rum. Yeah, say that. Wolfman, Sam, Danielle, Karen, Stace, thank you all. Charlie, Louise, how you doing, Beans? You okay? Guys, if you can tap my screen. We've only got 63,000 likes in here. If you can tap my screen, please, and get the live shared out. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, yeah, it's just all right, man. It's all right. If you've heard me wrong, you've heard me wrong, ain't it? You know what I mean? It's no problems. Thank you, Maxine. Thank you, Kuzak. The worst could be said to the horrid woman. I would never feel bad for it. Yeah, only McNoodles, Michael. You're entitled to have that opinion, mate. 100% entitled to have that opinion. Thank you, Adrian. And if you don't realise what just happened as well, Zach ended the live because he didn't like the fact that someone else was saying, Zach, you know, do something different. Yeah, Stacey, you do, mate, because you're a good soul. Me, I'm different. I'll be real with you. And that's why I never felt sorry for Zach in any situation. Do you know why? Because of what he did to me personally. You know, that time that I was really low, and when I was on the app and I was getting dragged, and you know, they had the whole app against me. He was firing up lives, trying to say the worst about me and everything. You know what I mean? He done the worst to me, and so then at the end of the day, I don't have any sympathy for him at all. You know, he went in bad. He went bad. Multiple lives, putting pictures up, taking the piss, and all this stuff. And mine was genuine mental health. I was off the app for over a week, 2 weeks or something. You know, I was for probably a little bit longer, actually. Maybe a few weeks I was off the app for. I was getting fucking absolutely destroyed. So I left the app for a few weeks. I was, but he continued for them weeks and weeks and weeks. So, you know, he ain't got mental health. He just got caught out and went through a state of depression, that's all. Not mental health like that. Not all depression and people think Cam 2 CLA. What's she doing though, Messy Donna? I don't like Cam 2 in her because she's so unpredictable. Oh, Hanny, it was bad, mate. It was real bad. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, she got it. She got it, Millsy. When I was speaking to him there, I said, get them an Xbox One X. You know, can upscale it to 4K. So, afternoon, Mandy, you good? That'd be perfect for her and stuff. She's boring. She made 325 this morning. Who did? Who made free? Not the Xbox again. Oh no, Kev Stewart's funny. Did she get the X? Yeah, she got the Xbox One X. You know, it ain't that old. You know, upscale it to 4K, and it'd be perfect for Tilla. Yeah, Kev Store was on the phone to when she was there. Got sorted, yeah. She'll be happy now. She'll probably be live in a bit, showing yous. Oh my God, Cam Tour. This better be good, guys. What's the account? Oh, she's gone off now. Yeah, she's gone off now, apparently. She's doing nothing. What was everyone saying? Cam 2. Oh my God, Cam 2. Alex, don't. There's nothing happening. Is that the digital one? Nah, it's not digital. It's actually disced. However, you can all that. You can. No one actually buys discs anymore. She's on CLA New 44. She's doing nothing. Oh, she was kicking off. Oh, I don't know. Her hair. Let me have a look beforehand. Let's have a look.
My own case that I'm going to be bringing out my story. Yeah, TikTok's a new platform, isn't it? Biggest app in the world for live streaming. And yeah, someone's got to make a stand. Someone's got to do something, haven't we? We can't just have this keep happening every fucking minute, darling. It's disgusting. They could come and fucking try and arrest me for saying fucking bullshit on live. Do you know what I mean? Taking the piss, darling, while people are being bullied, harassed, cyberbullied to the extremes. It's disgraceful.
Oh, thank you, Karina, mate. Thank you.
No, he passed away because of trolls, innit? Trolling him. Yes or no?
Who the on about? She on about Tim? What a scumbag, man, she is. And she wonders why no one likes her and she gets trolled. So weird. I started to feel sorry for her as well. Therapeutic junkie, you okay, mate? Yeah, honestly, I started feeling sorry for this woman. I thought she'd lost everything and she was on her, she was on the come down from everything. Dave's got his doggy and he's put a picture on. Oh, has he got it? Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you, Donna. No, I'll speak to him. I'll give him a call later. I'll phone him later. Izzy, Trudy, thank you. Donna, thank you. Lisa, Proud Mama, Kimmy, TikTok Truth. How are we all? How you doing, Lisa? You okay? Sunderland girl. It's mad, isn't it? Trudy, thank you. Elaine, thank you. Where's she gone now? What's the fucking point of her? I always say, guys, Danielle, thank you. 1 second, guys. I always say to this, if TikTok or social media ever gets to a place where you feel that, you know, it's impacting your life or, you know, it's impacting your health, please leave the app. Thank you, Shelley, to protect yourself. Please leave the app. There is better ways of getting your social interaction than social media. You know, there's real people you can speak to. Don't let this app be the, to be the reason you don't no longer want to be here. Think about yourself first. Remember, we all have to protect our own mental health. How you doing, Miss Red? You okay? Guys, she's here now with the Xbox One S from that Jesus once stoned. You know what I mean? Gotta protect your own peace. Yeah, exactly. That's all you got to do in life, ain't it? Protect your own peace, and you know that's all I'm going to say. Elaine, I had a weird message off someone the other day. Was it yesterday? Saying that, oh, you said this about me, and I'm like, I never said fuck you. Delusional. These people are delusional. Sage, thank you. LA, fucking in my dungarees. Mind your business. How are you, little lol? You've done the right thing. You know, you've saved Christmas. Donna, you've saved Christmas this year. She'll be fine. She'll actually smile at Christmas now. Nita, thank you. Poetic Rec, thank you, guys.
Alex, this is actually your fault, low-key, you know.
Why? Why now? Why me? Why do I always get blamed on this app for everything?
Because, hello everybody, because if you weren't such a wind-up merchant, I wouldn't be in this situation. We're blaming you today, right?
I get blamed for everything. I was just coming to Zach and he was going on again.
Oh. Thanks, guys. Justice for me. I went to town though, right, guys. Alex had to speak to the lady at the shop. It wouldn't give me signal, guys, to go live. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, I spoke to him and he got it sorted now. You got it all home and everything, yeah?
Yeah, do you want to show you?
Yeah, put it on. Let's have a look.
Hang on 1 minute then. Alex, how do I get my camera on, Bob?
You press the camera and save. Click the camera mode and press save.
Oh, here I am. Alex, get me out the big screen, please. Thank you.
How's everyone going to... No one's going to be able to see it otherwise.
Hang on, because I've got to hide Simon. How do I get my face off the screen? Sorry, guys. That's a jump scare and a half, isn't it? 1 minute. Oh, is that turned, Alex?
Yeah, it's turned, yeah.
Oh, it's turned now. 1 minute. So... Ta-da!
Donna, that's the wrong one. It was the other white one with all of it was white.
No, Alex, you said that's the one. Piss off, Alex.
No, that's the wrong one, Donna.
No, it isn't.
That ain't even got Wi-Fi.
Oh, Alex, stop winding me up. That's the right one.
Yeah, it'll do. She'll be happy with that, you know. You can upscale it to 4K and everything. But have you got a 4K TV?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you better scale it 4K, so you'll be fine.
No, I ain't got a 4K TV.
God.
I ain't getting one of them as well, Alex. Piss off. That's it. Little box.
You're in the little box now. I don't know. Oh, there you go.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks everybody, because I'm not clued up with all this stuff, as you know, and everybody saved Christmas, so.
Do you know what you want to do now as well, mate? Is get yourself like a box from Amazon, you know, like a really nice, like an old school present looking box, and put it in there. Because obviously you ain't got the Xbox box, have you?
No.
That's what I mean.
No, but what?
If you buy
No, listen. No, what I was going to do is, because she'll be here first thing in the morning, I was going to set it up in the living room for her. So when she walks in, it's just, you know, sat there and you're, oh, Nanny, oh. See?
Yeah, get your...
I ain't going to wrap it up then.
No, I know, but it would be nice to open an old school, big, shiny present with it in, I reckon. It's all, remember, it's about Christmas, isn't it? It's about the feeling of opening something and the feel of having family around you and stuff.
Yeah, but for me, I would rather walk in the living room and the Xbox is all set up on the TV.
But that then takes up a lot of the time, though, don't it? You know what I mean? Takes up the time of, you know, opening it and stuff like that. It doesn't feel as special as you've got it just already there just to go and play with.
Okay, I'll put a fucking bow on it or something and wrap it up. Why are you always, like, trying to ruin my ideas?
Because she's at the age now where she's starting to experience Christmas, you know, proper Christmas now.
I know about it.
Exactly, so, you know.
Anyway, it's done, guys. I'm sorry I'm stressed out. I hate going to town. I hate it. And then I had to wait half an hour for the bloke to test it. I said, I ain't even had it out the box. Hello, Millsy.
Yay, well done. You've done the right thing. But what I would say is I would, Alex, if I was you, I would set it up and have the game downloaded on it ready, because if it comes to Christmas Day and you don't know what you're doing and then you don't know how to download the game for her, she'll be like, where is it?
But there's a way around that, Millsy. What about if she does that beforehand and then wraps it up? How about
That's what I mean. Set it up first, get the game downloaded, have it all ready, and then when get her to open it and then just plug it in and it'll be ready for her on.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to do. My son said he's going to download all the games that she wants and stuff like that. Yay! Thanks, everybody, because I genuinely thought, you know, that was okay. I didn't know any different, and Alex winds me up anyway, so I never know if he's joking, but she'll be really happy with that. And the bloke at the shop said the picture's better as well, the quality, so...
Yeah, it is. It's upscaled.
Yes.
Everything, the sound, everything is so much better.
It's upscaled as well, so it'd be perfect for her. And the pad's smaller as well, a little bit smaller as well.
I'm scared to ask this, but have you got her headphones?
Well, she won't be chippy piss off. She won't be online, will she? So she don't need a headset. So it's not like something she's not gonna be online, is she? So does she need a headset?
Well, she's playing Roblox, isn't she?
Yeah.
Isn't that an online game?
I don't know. Is it?
I think it's online multiplayer, isn't it? Roblox. I think you have to be online to play it. I think.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, you have to be online, so she can have a... To be honest with you, I wouldn't even give her a headset. Too many predators on them sort of games. I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to...
You just make sure that you set the privacy settings and the child lock and put all that on it as well.
And Mum sorts all that out anyway, like everything is locked down, you know, her iPad and things like that, and Mum's shit hot on it, do you know what I mean? So I ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, just think when she goes to school now, she'll be like the boss.
I know, she'll be like, she can show it off now and she ain't going to be embarrassed, is she?
And then all the other kids will be like, oh, I've only got the Xbox One and you've got the...
Next year, she'll be like, Nanny, can I have Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, right. See, the thing is, right, it's really hard with kids now, isn't it? Because I hate the fact that kids are into, you know, they're so techno, you know, iPads and phones and computers. I prefer them sitting down and playing with dolls. Do you know what I mean? But you can't install that in a child if they're not about that. Do you know what I mean? And she isn't. She's a gamer kid. She loves YouTube and, you know, technology. So,
Yeah, my lad was the same. I remember when he was about 2, he went up to the main TV screen in the living room and he tried to swipe it. He tried to put his hand on the screen and swipe it across. He thought it was an iPad.
They're dead cute with it though, isn't they? Like, you know, and they're dead smart. Like, Tilly is better on iPads than me. She knows all about it. I ain't got a clue, but You know, it's not a bad. Is it a bad thing?
No, it's what they grew up with.
Yeah.
Different times, isn't it?
I mean, at the end of the day, it weren't like we were kids, right, Millsy and Alex and everybody else, where your mum and dad can chuck you out the house as soon as it gets light, and then you're in when the lampposts come on. It's too dangerous out there now for.
I know, and I think that. What was I going to say? I think as long as you set them up properly and you make sure that it's monitored and everything, that it'll be absolutely fine, and it'll teach them so much. A lot of people say these things are bad, but they're not all bad. There's a lot of good points about it, and a lot of, you know, educational things about gaming as well. It's not all a downside to it, as long as they're protected.
Yeah, the way I would see it, as long as they're happy and they're safe, that's all that matters to me. I'm all for it. So.
Well, you did the right thing, so well done, and I'm going to leave you, Alex. So
thank you, Millsy.
Thank you, Millsy, mate.
What have I missed while I've been in town?
Oh, fucking! I come live to have a little chat. I weren't going to speak too much about the situation, but obviously I had to mention a little something.
Okay,
and then obviously I heard about Zach was going off making himself about him, and then talking about Luke and all that stuff. He called Eva Queen a paedophile.
Stop lying.
He said that she's about her paedophilic ways and compared her to Gary Glitter and Jimmy
You're
Savile.
joking.
Nope. There's loads of shit.
See what I mean? It's a day like this. You know, we shouldn't. This shouldn't be happening. Push your beef aside, your differences aside, anger aside. It's not the day for it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't, guys. I don't.
It's just for me, like, I wanted to come live and have a little chill of a chat, have a laugh, you know, and that's what my plan was. Smiles, you know what I mean, do a little bit of, you know, the usual stuff that I do. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, there's always someone that tries to make it different, you know what I mean?
What are you trying to do to me? I've literally just followed through. Jesus Christ, Alex. Thanks, guys. I'm going now because you've upset me with that.
Have I messed up your sound? I think I've messed up your sound. Is there an echo, guys?
That was harsh, Alex. That was right, guys. I'm going because I've just got back in and I'm gonna put everything away. Love you all. Thank you for your help, Alex.
No worries, mate. Anytime.
Bye, guys. Thank you for the gifts.
We're back. I know the smiles has messed up her phone sound. I think I don't know what's going on. It's you though, Alex. What do you mean, Grace? It's me. There's no echo now because I can't hear shit no more. Hayley, thank you. Yeah, it's fine now. I thought it would be. Yeah, it's gone. I didn't know about Zach said. It's just fucking bullshit, innit? Let's be honest. I don't really talk about him. He's just a scumbag. He won't learn. But the app people benefit off people saying mad shit, don't it? This always happens. Yeah, I'm good, David. Thank you. Oh, I got hiccups now. It's so annoying. Is that loud for you guys? Can I ask a question? Is that loud? Is that really loud on your phone? Because I have to turn the sound down on my actual board. I mean, my sound is really loud to use. Like, if I'm listening to anything or anything pops up on the screen, it's really loud. But just for the soundboard, I lower the soundboard down a little bit because, you know, I have to lower it a little bit down. So what else? You know what I mean? So when I do things like this.
Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain.
Never seen you. Never seen me, Diamond Girl. You've never seen me? Or you never seen my lives? I need some context here, Diamond Girl. We're talking about you've never seen me as a person, or you've never seen me as a you know. Have you never seen me on lives before? Come on, we note both. Okay. What Wow, let's have a look. See what we've got. That's me. There you go. There you go. There's me as a person. That's me, guys. There's me. There you go. That's all you need to say. Thank you very much. Evening tattoo girl. Jeanette, thank you very much. Poetic Rec. Yeah, there you go. The Unsolicited Eye. How are we? Poetic Rec and Kelly, thank you. So, Kelly Marie, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Who's on 38? Delusive. Should we have a look, see what she's doing? Should we see what Delusive's doing on 38? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Give me a second, guys.
Yeah, it's disgusting what Skullslayer's doing. Absolutely disgusting.
What the fuck's Skullslayer doing now? Fuck you know. The app's in turmoil now. Guys, can we tap the screen, please, guys? Thank you.
It's not pinning. You're exhausted. Why are you tired? What have you been doing? Have you released a statement? What the hell, Nicole? A statement on what? What are you talking about? Is it either snowing in Ireland? I think we might get. Well, I do like the snow.
Oh, July, where's the recording, Natasha? Can
Thank
you
you,
share
Liz, I
that to Miss Red,
appreciate that.
please? Can you share that recording that you've seen, Natasha, to Miss Red, please? Because she was looking for that recording.
New Zealand. Oh, right, Nicole, okay. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you, Mandy. Thank you. Afternoon, Flower Power. Alex, what do you look like without a beard?
They're saying in your comments.
Just look like myself without a beard. I don't know. What do you want me to say? I look like Uncle Fester or something. I don't got a bloody clue. Dolly Bear, thank
I
you.
don't know the name, the username.
Guys, can you guys hear static? Because Tony's in the chat saying they can hear static. Can anyone hear static? Because I can't hear it.
You weren't showing live. Oh.
Yeah, a bit of static. So look. So
Did London have snow?
Let me try and
Thank you.
yeah, let me try and restart it for you. So look. It's probably the chewing gum, guys. Someone said that. It might be a chewing gum or a fan.
Oh, did it, London? I love looking at the snow.
Yeah, it might be a fan, guys. It shouldn't be me.
Because my mum's on the phone.
About to say, it wouldn't be me. Amber, thank you. Anne Harrod. Sammy, Leonie Walker, Nadine, Pumpkin Spice, Lindsay Lou. Thank you, guys. Thank you for all tapping the screen and getting it shared out. Thank you for all the populars, the heart me's, and everything else. What do you want to tell me, Jamaican Queen, Miss Tia? What do you want to say? A hating thing, I think. I don't know. I've just sent it on the second. Oh, okay. Okay, brilliant. Thank you for that. Thank you for letting me know, Natasha.
Is there snow there? I think it might snow, you know. Can someone check London if it's going to snow?
I'll do a poll for you. There we go.
Hello,
Happy
Victor.
faces if you can, guys, please. Thank you.
Hi, Ange, can you hear me?
My volume's low. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. You okay?
Yeah, I've just had a message off Dame. He said that he has messaged you himself. Is it possible that you could read Tim's sister's statement out? It's posted on Catherine Hepburn's account.
Okay. I didn't. I've looked for that account. I didn't actually see it. Okay, give me a sec.
Okie dokie. He said that he has also messaged you too.
Oh, okay.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, thank you. So I'm reading this out because Dave wants me to read this out. Well, she obviously wants people to read it out as well, the sister, and that's why she's put it out in case in case I get accused of still talking on it. So give me a sec.
Guys, can we try and get to 5? Oh no, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Send it. I was about to say to you, can you try and get to 500 and send it? Okay.
What? Oh my god, shame on people that sending Dame death threats and all of this. That's not okay.
Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, short but sweet. Thank you, Jackster.
That's not okay to be sending threats. I just don't think people will ever learn, will they? If you think sending...
I'm not going to make this about you, Angie, because I don't think it's right in the standards. But you know when you're going at fucking other creators on the app saying the worst and lying on their name, they've received death threats also.
The statement.
Just to let you know.
It says...
A lot of them as well.
Hello everyone, I am Timothy's younger sister. Firstly, I would like to say thank
you, Jeanette. Unhinged,
Julia. You for your kind words and prayers for my brother and my family. That being said, many untruths have circulated on this app regarding my brother's passing, and I now feel compelled to set the record straight. No one on TikTok is responsible. No one on TikTok is responsible for my brother's actions. He was terminally ill. No one knew this, right? He was terminally ill, but he kept the severity of his condition a secret because he despised both sadness and unwanted attention. Through numerous clips sent by my nieces, nephews, and my own son, I've seen that Dame is being blamed for what happened. Nothing could be further from the truth. My brother left a note, and in it he expressed my only love and gratitude towards Dame. The blame game on this app, I don't know, I can't see the rest, has... Wait a minute, I can't see the rest. Has spiraled far out of control. My brother... Can't read the rest. My brother chose to do what he did because he wanted to leave this world on his own terms. Although his illness had not yet... Sorry, it's just going up. Not yet reached the point of no return, and his actions came as a shock. He wrote in his note that he felt tremendous guilt for believing he had ruined Dame's life. Whether or not that guilt contributed to his final decision is something we will never know, but it's certainly not Dame's fault. No creator on this app bears responsibility. I've seen Timothy's friend No creator responsible. I have seen Timothy's friend Angela getting blamed.
No, Max didn't lie, Patty goodness. Max didn't lie at all.
Nothing could be further from the truth. Why he didn't agree with many things Angela had to say. It was her that introduced him to the British side of TikTok, and I know he was forever. he was forever grateful for that. I've seen a woman named Pearl being blamed as well. That is absolute rubbish. No creator is to blame. My brother did not.
I'll speak after this, guys, and I'll keep it
Did
very
not
vague, and that's all I'm going to
do
say,
what
and I
he
won't
did
be saying
because
anything
he was
else.
bullied on TikTok. Timothy loved TikTok. He was a complicated man, but he was also well intentioned, and deeply empathetic. On behalf of myself and my family, I'm kindly asking that you stop running constant lives about him. I get that people are curious. It is our nature, after all. However, my children, nieces and nephews are old enough to be on this app, and they have already been traumatized more than enough. We are simply asking as a family that it ends sooner rather than later, to my brother can finally rest. If you want to run lives about him, make them funny. Have a laugh, make fun of him. Those of you who knew... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, so it's going up. 1 sec. Where is it? Give me a sec.
Thank you, Lisa.
We are simply asking as a family that it ends sooner rather than later, to my brother, so my brother can finally rest. If you want to run lives about make them funny, yeah, sorry. Those of you who knew him would know that would be what he wanted. So there you go. That's the video, the statement from their family.
The thing is, Tony, the comments are going to have their own opinion on this situation, mate. Because as much as people in the comments will say, you as a person will probably say, the comments are vile and all this stuff. We've seen this multiple times from Angie, and I'm not saying, I'm not going to be dragging her or anything like that, but all I'm saying is that we've been here before. I mean, this woman has gone to people that have just lost loved ones and said, I want to see a birth certificate. I don't believe you that have died and stuff. So people are going to have their opinions, You know what I mean? People will have their opinions on this. You know what I mean? This is the woman that said she doesn't care if her mum dies. So why does she care about someone on TikTok? Remember that. This is where people need to have that. People can have their opinions, and that is fine. But you also need to keep respectful as well in the same time, because this is the woman that did say she doesn't care if her mum dies. So why is she going to care about some random person on TikTok that she spoke to a few times and not her own mother? So I just think, to my personal self, I'm not blaming Angie in any way, shape or form. I don't believe Angie's contributed to anything. I'll be honest with you there, but people will always have their opinions. I just don't think it should be spoken about anymore, to be fair.
It's not that. I just wish that, I'm going to respect the family, not talk on it, obviously, you know what I mean? But I just wish I knew. So let's just shut it down now. I'll put people in the boxes, but I'm going to respect what the sister said and not talk on this, okay? Get out.
You see T in the chat. I've got my own experiences with her, so I'll have my opinions.
Okay. And I think people need to stop threatening Dame, and not threatening him, but being horrible.
Dame's a cunt. That's what I say. Dame's, and I'll say this with Chess, regardless of this whole situation now, I think Dame's a cunt. I think he's an arrogant prick. I think he's lied too much through life. I think the way he is, I just think he's a scumbag, I'll be honest with you. From what I know now and what I've heard, that will never come to the app because I promised. The guy's a fucking prick. Sorry, he is. Sorry, it is what it is.
No, it must have been taken down. Right, people can get in the box, but let's not talk on it now, please.
Hello, Angie.
Hello, Cupie, alright.
Yeah, not too bad. Firstly, you've got a rogue mod that's just called you names. Something fudge. Let me just check. Cause somebody, yeah.
I must have made someone a mod, I didn't even know. It doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, they are a mod, that's weird. I must have done it by mistake. Oh, it doesn't matter, thanks for letting me know, but this is my backup anyway.
They are in my if you look on their account.
I'm alright, Rockabilly Marina, you
They
okay?
were a mod, I just removed them.
I think regarding Tim, those that have known him since he was on the app.
The thing is, no face. I know. Like the thing, it's hard though, ain't it, mate? You know. I mean, it is hard because at the end of the day, like, guys, we don't have to pin it. We don't have to pin it. Unpin it. Yeah, like I said, I know what I need. I know what I know. But like I said, it's not my place to say. But it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't read his comment out live, Angie. What he's actually
It's been
messaged.
removed, Cooper, because I can't see it.
Good, because all I'd say is don't platform him. I don't think anybody should platform him after what he messaged the accounts. I think it's just a positive now.
Can you DM what you said? 'Cause I'm still interested in what the hungry guy had to say.
I can send it to you.
Yeah, please.
Cam to Evil Queen. Okay.
You go, hang on a minute, because in the statement it says, although he didn't agree with some of the things Delusive Angie said. Why would the sister know any of that, what Delusive Angie says? So I don't believe it. I think now that Tim's seeing the after effect of how it's causing mayhem, so that statement's gone out to try and get everyone to shut up. There's been a silencing campaign from last night. Nobody's allowed to talk on it. No, the family want it shut down instantly. No.
I don't want to hear.
Regarding him and
If you want to go and watch that, guys, you can go and watch that. I am not going to be listening to conspiracy theories over this man's passing. Whatever. There was something that I noticed something in that statement that instantly had my I was aware of something in that statement, but I didn't say anything because I'm not going to be questioning. You know what I mean? There was something that was really, really something obvious in that statement that didn't make a lot of sense, which for me was the terminal, and then it never got to the point of no return. That was one thing that instantly I was like, well, that doesn't make much sense to me there. So in one instance, you're saying he's terminally ill, and the next day, but his illness never got to the point of no return. But that's not me to question. This is what I mean. I pick up things straight away. It's just I don't know, but I hope he rests in peace.
towards the family.
She just means at the point in time.
Dame, mental health.
Yeah, people need to stop with the Dame because we need to think about Dame's mental health. If you want to think of someone's mental health, don't do that. Because he's been getting a lot of horrible messages, threats, and all those kind of things. And
thing is, Doris, Max knows stuff. That's all I'm going to say.
I think Dame's seems to have a lot of support.
People can't go around and say Max is a liar because Max is privy to a lot of information that no one knows on the app. Remember that, guys. Max has seen of text messages and she's got a lot of information. She's got everything that's been on Tim's phone and all this stuff. So she's privy to information. So don't call her a liar, please. Remember, Max has met him in real life. Max has been friends with him. Max has met up with him in London and all this stuff, spent time with him and all this stuff. So when you're going around the app saying she's a liar, just remember she's privy to information we're not privy to. Well, a lot of people on the app are not privy to anyway.
The good, the bad, the ugly, but you've always had that friendship that nobody will understand.
no one could understand now. No one did.
Nah, Max was just a real close friend, AJ. Probably one of the closest on the app, if not his closest friend.
Took me with a pinch of salt.
They were super close, weren't they, Millsy? There was.
Like,
Always
you know
super
what I was
close.
like, with a pinch of salt, like. And do
Martha,
that again.
Zeus, Scout Sister, thank you. Melina, McComb Sinfield.
I think everybody's got their own memories, especially from before, and then, you know, this app's just got so toxic, and people come to in, and people, you know, it's not fun no more. It's just become a bitch fest. But this just
Exactly
shows
that,
when
Nat.
people
I
get
agree.
involved in
And that's
others'
why I won't
personal
have people
lives,
called a relier on this platform.
just exactly
You loved
what
an
can
entry
happen.
rent, yeah. You loved an entry rent.
But just be
Yeah, I know, guys. I know you all come from a good place in
may
here.
not be in that state of mind, that person that you actually go to and say horrible things to could be. So just be kind and think
Yeah,
of things.
absolutely. Yeah.
You know, that's all I've got to say, really. And you know, if anybody is struggling, doesn't matter.
He's probably laughing
reach
up there
us.
for saying, for God's sake, stop it.
Oh, of course he is. Of course he is.
Stop it.
You know, he's going to be sitting there, you know, with Catherine and everything. Like, oh, look at these, you know, making a fuss over nothing. But that's just him. You know,
Yeah,
that is
yeah. Very generous he was, very kind. He had a lovely heart, didn't he?
Oh God, yeah, he did. You know, he was. I think he was a friend to everybody, but not everybody was a friend to him. But he
Play Evil Queen, God's sake.
Why would they even be bothered to make sure that people on TikTok were okay? They'd be grieving. They probably don't even know nothing about TikTok. So it doesn't add up. There's another post on the account. There we go. Bullshit. So I'm just going to leave that with you. But I don't believe.
everybody is struggling. You know, that goes for everybody across the app. Always pin support numbers.
Yeah. No, I thought highly of him as well. I did. You know, I have my rants, but it was always like that. He knew what I was like, you know. Took me with a pinch of salt. For God's sake, yeah, she goes again.
Yeah, he always come back though, Angie. You know, that's the thing. You know.
Yeah.
Regardless.
I haven't seen him in a while on the app, but yeah, always ends up coming back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, Tim.
I think it's
Oh, thank you, Martha. Thank you, mate.
accounts. But yeah, definitely. He's a lovely guy, he was. But,
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you, Cooper.
No, honestly, just, I mean,
Yeah.
reading that out, and I think as
Yeah.
well, you've
I'm gonna
got a
say
bit
a
of,
little statement. Yeah.
you know, from the family directly as well, because like I said, there's so much maliciousness on this
Yeah.
app, of finger pointing and so forth. You know, nobody actually knows what that person's going through, so just be mindful.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that message, that statement that's been put out, gives you that bit of, you know, positive that you was
Yeah.
not to blame. Because you wasn't, and you wasn't. We just don't know the frame of mind that anybody's in.
Thank you, Hippie Gumbo, David, TJ, Sasha. Thank you all.
Yeah.
The account's been privated now. Yeah, of course it has.
So yeah,
I would private it as well.
Well, I'm not ranting.
Stops
I've
people
spoken
messaging.
about it, but the mods have put the support numbers in the poll, so anybody, regardless, just reach out. They're there for a reason.
Yeah.
To be fair, Cooper, you sit on one of the most biggest bullying platforms ever. Just letting you know. You're sitting there with Canadian Angie, who's only... Oh, do you know, I'm not going into that. I ain't
Same
going
with
into
you,
it.
Angie,
I ain't
you know.
saying it.
Always speak out. Don't feel it's wrong for you to speak out on
Yeah.
what you're feeling.
Oh yeah. Listen, I'm fine. You know, honestly. Yeah.
Today was a lot for you, but today, focus
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, as an old school person, Tim would want you to continue doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So,
It's amazing how everyone speaks for fucking Tim these days, isn't it? Tim would want this, Tim would want that. Why the fuck do you think on this app that you know someone and say that this is what this person wants, this is what this person wants? You're all fucking idiots, man. Stop speaking for other people. Fucking Gary Barlow looking idiot. Fucking div. Fucking clowns, a lot of them. Absolute clowns, a lot of them. Stop speaking for people, man. Does my nut in, you know?
Like for now.
This is from someone who lost a loved one. Oh, no one is to blame. What statement they're on about? There was a statement written or something. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I'm not going to divulge or get into that whole situation. Yeah, I mean, Max has just messaged me and stuff, and I just said that, like, you know what I mean, I'm not going to have anyone let her being called a liar in my life, because fuck that. She's not a liar. You know, she's a friend that's broken-hearted, that she's no longer got a friend here. And at the end of the day, regardless, me and Max wasn't close. Remember, me and Max was close once upon a time. We fell out over. I don't think it was that serious, really. But anyway, we had a disagreement, and we haven't spoke but you know, for me, I couldn't see someone that distraught, because in that instance, you don't know, anyone's unpredictable. Anyone, when they're breaking down and they're emotional and they feel like they're losing people, anyone is unpredictable at that given time. You know what I mean? So I said to her, like, I know I spoke to her, and that's it, you know what I mean? No one needs to know what's been said, or, you know, or anything to do with that. Thank you, Bananarama. Thank you, Dion. Thank you, Ginty, Shiny Baby. Thank you, guys. But at that given time, guys, you never know what someone's going through, man. So while you're there sending hate and blame and saying this person's fault and this person's a liar, you look like an idiot, don't you? Have you seen what Tim's sister put out on TikTok? Yeah, I've just been shared it about Hungry Guy. Yeah, I've seen it. Are we expecting anything different from Hungry Guy, though? You know, he's a clown, an absolute class clown. One day, someone will meet up with him in the real world, and he'll get his comeuppance. You know, he basically just messaged that Tim's account, and they've uploaded the picture saying, "Oh, I know you're still alive, Tim," and all this stuff, and just loads of bullshit. I'll share it with you. I'm going to tell you exactly what it says, so you know it. You know. Where's it gone now? I don't know who actually shared it with me. Give me a second. I've got so many messages, guys. Bear with me, please. I'm sorry. Guys, who shared it to me on the on WhatsApp? I've got so many fucking. Was it this way? Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, I got it here. Sorry. Okay, now. It says, "I know you're still alive. What's going on? What happened between you and Dame? What did you find out? I'm a nosy bugger, and I want to put my journalist hat on. And no one gets put on life support for it to be turned off in less than 24 hours. That defines the object of why you'd be put on one. I promise I'll keep quiet. Why did everyone go against you?" That's what Hungry Guy sent to Tim's account that his sister now has access to. Yep. Yeah, so it just goes to show, don't it, you know, scumbags. Yeah, it's just mad, isn't it? It's just. You didn't hear me. What do you mean, Jennifer? I'm pretty sure I spoke clearly enough. I think everyone heard. I think in their live. PG, Laurie, Anna, Claire, thank you. What's wrong about the live support? I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs about live support, so I wouldn't surmise and I wouldn't get involved in that. I wouldn't be looking up this whole situation either. I'm not interested in the ins and outs of everything. The only things I know is what people have told me and, you know, from reliable sources, if not direct from the source. But I'm going to be honest with you. This isn't for TikTok. The family needs to grieve because that hasn't happened yet. The grieving process has not even happened. People need to stop blaming the friends of Tim and stop going and speaking about them in lives. Grieving has no timeline, remember that. And they've not been able to start grieving while they have to keep answering idiots in lives that all they want to do is know what's going on. Because everyone wants, oh my God, I wonder what's gone on here. Conspiracy theory here, conspiracy theory there. No, It's not for TikTok. Let the family grieve. Let his friends grieve. Stop going around blaming people. And, you know, I ain't blaming any single one person. I know certain information that makes me believe someone's a cunt and a horrible bastard. But am I blaming them? No, I'm not. I'm not blaming no fucker. Not at all. But at the end of the day, I know what I know. And that's as simple as that's how it goes. Angel on top, Rona, Moaning Myrtle, Ice Queen, Ellen Rogers. Thank you, Al. Alex, did his sister reply to that file, man? Yeah, she replied in a message. A long-ass message. It's privated. If you want me to read the sister's reply, I will, because, you know, I don't want to withhold information that I know now, but which is public. But, you know, it's... Would you like to know? Okay. Thank you, Gene. Let me just... I don't really want to talk about it after this, guys, because to be fair, because it's just not needed. Who exactly do you believe you are speaking to? ? Your message was not only profoundly inappropriate, but medically illiterate in the way that is both dangerous and disturbing. You chose the wrong person to direct such misinformation toward. I have been a practicing paediatrician surgeon for nearly 22 years, and my spouse is a board certified. I'm not going to say that word. Together, we have an extensive and evidence-based understanding of critical care, life support protocols, and the ending of life management. Your assertions regarding the 24-hour limits on life support are not only clinically incorrect, but reflect a fundamental missounding of even the most basic standards of care. Sorry, guys, it's really small and it's a bit blurry. I am sure which outdated text you extracted your claim from. It bears no resemblance to the just 1 second. Contemporary medical practice. Sorry, guys, it's really blurry. If you had legitimate affiliation with the medical field, you can't see them words because the picture's blurred out. The picture's got up there of the 72-hour stabilization convention. I don't know these words, to be honest with you, because they're really blurry, and I don't know if I'm getting all the letters right added in there. Anyway, the protocols for, can't see that word, life support in the oncology patients, and the ethical framework governing decisions that individuals with terminal stage 4 can't really see what that is. Moreover, you have absolutely no knowledge of my brother and his medical condition, his prognosis, or the stipulations outlined in his living will. To speak to him in such false authority was, can't see that, irresponsible, manipulative, and sorry guys, really blurry here. Anyway, your attempt to, I'm going to say, your attempt false my brother's death as a, I wish someone had screenshotted this better for me. My brother's death was conduct of obtaining gossip about Dame is beyond ethical. It's a profound violation of human decency. You are, in fact, licensed to practice medicine, which I sincerely doubt. Your conduct raises significant concerns regarding, and then it doesn't really say anything else. Yeah, it's just basically Tim's sister. No, it's all right. You don't have to apologise, you know. You don't have to apologise. But yeah, the person that's obviously replied is Tim's sister to Hungry Guys, basically trained in that field. She knows a lot about it, and her partner is also in that field as well. Knows a lot about it as well. And then you got Hungry Guy who thinks he knows better. But you need to also understand these people are from the States. A lot of procedures are different from abroad. That's why people go to abroad for different care. You know what I mean? The people have different procedures, you know that. So Hungry Guy thinking he knows knows exactly what's going on. Sorry guys, choked up. My fucking
Hey Alex.
You're right, yeah.
in the comments, there's a lot of people saying that they believe that it's fake. Why would they know? How would they know he was in the medical field? And a lot of questions. And how did they get into his account? I have my passwords written down in a book, right? My son knows where it is. My family know where it is. If anything happened to me, they can either go into my emails, my bank accounts, whatever, just to, sort things out for me. As well as that, when you get a message like that, if I was in their shoes, what I would do is message his best friends who are on social media and say, who the hell is this guy? Do you see what he said? And they'll say, oh, this is Hungry Guy. He's done this. He's apparently in the medical field, so I don't know why he's saying that. There goes your response to that. And to question it, sorry, excuse the dogs. I get it. There is a lot of false information online. But right now, potentially, and most likely, there is a family who has a huge hole in it now, who are never going to recover from what they've seen, what they've gone through, and never fill that gap. And there are friends on the app and nieces and nephews who are seeing all of this. It is not right to question it like that. Nobody's asking for money. Nobody's asking for anything. They're making you aware. God forbid it turns out it isn't right, then you deal with it then. But to question it now, no, it's not right.
No, and what people need to understand is, if people are going around the app saying, "Oh, I don't believe it, I don't believe it," what? You're irrelevant to the situation. Why does it matter? You either care about the situation or you don't. And if you don't care about the situation, you don't believe it. Why are you commenting on it? Why give a response? Because if you don't care about something, you're surely not going to comment on it, are you? Going to move on from it? You don't believe it. What do you bring to this whole situation? It's not for you to believe or not to believe.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing is, when you lose someone, what you wish for most is that it isn't true, that it hasn't happened. And what you're doing is extending people's grief by saying that, because you get the false hope, what if? It's not right to do. So I think people need to stop and just let them grieve.
My question is, and this is my question to everyone that is going around, looking for a conspiracy theory, looking to question it, right? His family is very well respected in New York City, right? Do you know the damaging effect, right? If that was the case, like you're all trying to question if it really happened. Oh, can I drop you out of the box because no one can hear me? I'll get you back up in 1 second, Kelly Mac. Thank you, mate. Appreciated. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now better, guys? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, yeah? Okay. Right. What you need to understand is, from what I know, he comes from a very well-respected family in New York City. They have multiple businesses and whatever. I'm not going to go into it. It's not my business. So, do you know the damaging effect, right, that would have if the people are now questioning, if it's real, are people lying for the family, lying on for Tim? Let me tell you now, that would be irreversible in America. If someone, it's actually an offence as well. It's actually a felony to fake an unaliving. You know what I mean? You don't actually realise it's actually a felony to fake an unaliving. You know what I mean? So, you need to understand, you need to actually think before you speak. And I doubt the family would go to that fucking lengths to do that just to score points on TikTok. You know what I mean? Do you really think the family would score points just because of fucking TikTok? And actually fucking, it's mad. It is fucking crazy. Let the fucking man rest in peace. Let the family grieve. And stop using this fucking app as a fucking scapegoat for content. It's weird behaviour, man. Fucking so weird. I didn't want to talk about any of this today. I wanted to give a brief response because people have been asking me and left it at that. But yet again, people are making it about themselves on the app and stuff. It's fucking weird. Grow up, man. Not everything's about yourself for once. Just does my head in from time to time, Have a bit of compassion. It's just crazy, man. It is, isn't it? It is. It's just so sick. Everyone keeps saying it, but they're still talking on it. Yeah, owls, they are going to talk on it, aren't they? That's what people do. Because when they've got no content and that, they'll make something about themselves. They'll cry and and all this stuff. I see a lot of things. I could have come live today and said so much more that I wanted to say, but I'm not gonna, because it's not my place to say. I know what I know, and that's it. I don't need to know anymore. I don't want to know anymore. Don't spend their false narratives on. I ain't spreading no false narratives. What I know is facts, and it's not if buts maybes. It's not hearsays. What I know personally now is facts. No if buts maybes. There's no it could this. No, wrong. I know facts. So that's all I'm saying. So when people want to go around the app saying about but this but that, no, there's no if buts maybes. I know what I know, and that's all I need to know. And I don't really want to talk about it. And it's as simple as that. Sean, thank you. Jobo, Lucy. I just think people need to stop using this as a content situation. It isn't. It's not our business to question. Exactly, it's not our business to question. You know. Anyway, I did Miss Red finally get the. Yeah, Jean. She was in the box a minute ago, Jean, mate. She was in the box. Donna was. You know. It's nobody's business. It's the. I just want the family to be able to grieve. You know. I'd say to the family, just delete the app. Just get off TikTok, because you don't want to see people speak about it all the time. It's not nice. They shouldn't speak about it. She swapped it. I think Alice. She got a newer one. So it's the internet. People lie. The people lie. Yeah, of course. I know people lie, but you know, it's just crazy. I'm not questioning anything. I'm not having. Like I said, I know what I know. Trust me, and that's all I need to know. The app is not worth the stress for your mental health. 100%. I always say to people, if you feel like you're getting to the point where the app's getting to you so much, come off. Don't let it drag you down. Dafty Pants, thank you. Yeah, exactly that, John. I've got the hiccups now. Fucking hell. I don't even know what. Who's live, guys? Who's live? I need to take my mind off things. You tell me some people who's live now, because my head's gone west and I don't want to keep talking about it. I need to kind of bring myself back to my own TikTok way, and you know, bring a little bit of balance back, have a little bit of a wind up, have a little bit of a chill, you know. CLA. She's still on that. Just Nana. Oh, just Nana online, is she? I don't like to take people out of a room, so I'm not going to watch Just Nana. Because you know what TikTok's like, innit?
I don't know if she was sexy.
This woman's signal's so crap. This woman just can't stay off the internet. She's in a situation where, you know, her signal's crap, but she can't just stay off the internet. So let's go live.
I wanted the papaya. Hi. At least you'll have a washing machine. Hola. Sorry. Good job I didn't do that there. Hang on a sec. No.
10.5.
Brother, oh yeah, can I get the cigarettes on the machine?
Only one packet?
Yeah, Marlboro Gold.
In the card on the...
Yeah, alright, gracias.
God's sake. So I mean, I want to bring some fun back. I want to bring a bit of quick cam 2 Porsche. Who the fuck's Porsche? Who the fuck's Porsche when they're at home?
This one's better.
Exactly. You've lost your family member. You're not going to be on TikTok going in people's boxes saying, "Oh,
Yeah,
yeah."
they're activating the face-
It's weird.
Yeah, they're activating the TikTok on and off writing statement.
Oh, I'm not listening to that, guys. Fuck that. I ain't listening to that. I ain't listening to anyone questioning shit, man. Fuck them. I'm not interested.
Is it full video of touring?
You want to go and watch it? Go and watch it.
Is it P&E? I've got one with P&E. Is that F4? I can't remember now. Who have I got with F4? Oh, Zach at 4. Forgot about what's that, guys. Alexa, play the 80s.
Here's a playlist you might like. Greatest 80s number 1s on Amazon Music.
Okay. Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song. Alexa, next song.
Thank you, Donna. Happy faces in the chat, guys, please. Thank you, Shelby. Somewhere over the rainbow, thank you. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Jean. Thank you, Claire.